Hey guys. Um, you know, as all of you know, lots been going on the last few weeks, and I've had a lot of you reach out to me and just offer so much love and support and prayers, and what's happened is obviously it's, to be quite honestly, ripped our entire world apart, and is more horrific than anybody could ever imagine. But what I've found is outside of our family, it's way more people have been impacted by this situation than I would have anticipated. I've had so many people just tell me how they're, gosh, how do I say, just that they're just crying like every day, and how some people have had to go to grief counselors, and this has impacted so many other people than just our immediate family, and for a lot of people it's really shaken their faith, and not in a good way. And I've pretty much resolved to do whatever I can to not let that happen to people, because this situation, I'll probably share more, but what I wanted to maybe just start taking you guys through, whoever wants to come along, this journey with me, with us. And because although it's hard to see right now, I do know that God is going to restore us. Obviously, He can, we're not going to see Eli back on this side of heaven, but I know our God is a God of miracles. And for any of you that are doubting or have questions, God did not do this to us. If you missed that part in Eli's celebration above anything else, there's an adversary at work in the world, and he's the one responsible. It's not God, and we're not blaming God. I think that's the easy way out for a lot of people. Why did you do this, God? Well, He didn't. But I do know that in His word He says that He will use for good whatever the devil meant for evil. He will use for good. And a friend of mine reminded me of that today, and that's something we've been standing on. And so I thought maybe I would just take you guys through, and maybe the day in, day out, I'm not sure. Maybe this is more for me, maybe it's more for some of you, I'm not sure. But today got real again. Today is Mr. Caden, his 4-month birthday, or whatever you want to call it. Turns 4 months today. And I had to go back to the house today to pick up some stuff. Obviously, a lot of you know we're not staying there right now. But I went back there, and just a month ago when Caden turned 3 months, I remembered I had all 3 boys out in the front yard taking one of the most beautiful pictures I've ever taken in my life. A lot of you've seen it, where all 3 boys are laying in the grass and they have their little matching Rays uniforms on. And, that was a rushed day. It was a rushed picture. It was probably a little stressful. You moms would understand, trying to put 3 boys in matching outfits and make them all smile, look presentable right before dinner, or whatever it was. But let me tell you, I'm so grateful that I took that picture. But I couldn't help but think today, it was 4 months I should be taking that same picture with our 3 boys in that same place. But I'm not, and I can't. But that's tough. That's tough. As horrific, doesn't even do it justice, but as horrific as this, as what happened was, and everything we saw and went through, as hard as that was, what's even harder is now having to realize that life keeps going, and we have to keep going without him physically present with us. And that, I gotta tell you, has been the most challenging thing of it all. But we are, I'm gonna turn around now, and God is seeing us through. You know, people say, take it day by day. Let me tell you, it's more like second by second, because everywhere we look, you know, is a memory of Eli. Every picture, when we go back to the house, there's a piece of him everywhere. And I'm really working on reframing my thoughts when I look at pictures of him or have memories of him, because of course the thought is, I miss him so much. I miss him so much, and I just want him to be here, and I just want to see him dance again and sing again, and I want to hear him say, Mommy, I love you so much. And when I look at his pictures, it's been so tough, because I feel my heart being ripped out again and again. But what I'm working on doing is, instead of having those negative thoughts, oh, I miss you so much, is looking in the pictures and saying, smiling, saying, hey, buddy, we're going to see you soon. We're going to see you soon, buddy. And that right there, I got to tell you, is starting to help a lot. Just reminding myself, okay, he's not gone forever. He's simply relocated. And I know a lot of you don't understand that. And I'm still wrapping my brain around what heaven is like. But I know he's there. I know it's a real place. And I'm just kind of trying to see it like, you know, like someone had a kid go away to college, you know. They're not gone forever. They're just relocated. You're going to see them again. And that's what I'm keeping reminding myself. And, you know, I just want to encourage other people to do the same. You know, a lot of people have said their kids, Eli's friends, have been having a really hard time with this. And that just breaks my heart, as if my heart can still be broken. You would think once it's ripped out and shattered and drove over by a semi-truck that it couldn't be ripped out again, but it seems that it can. But anyway, when I hear how kids are affected and how kids are crying over when they think about Eli, that's just not okay. And I want you guys to know that we're working on finding joy in life. I'd be lying if I said we were there already. But we're going to, and I want to help everyone else find joy. And I want to help your kids find joy and have some sort of understanding and peace about this situation. And for people to know that, to really, truly know in their heart of hearts that Eli's not gone forever, that we will see him again. He's simply relocated, and he is in the most amazing, glorious place right now. I believe he's floating on clouds and sliding down rainbows He's doing so many amazing things we can't even begin to comprehend. But keeping that vision alive is one of the only things that keeps me going. And I want it to help you and help anyone else who's struggling with this to keep you going too. So I apologize, this one has been so long. And I don't know what I'm going to keep saying in the future, but my goal and my dream is to keep Eli's legacy alive and to not let this situation rip people apart, rip families apart, rip faith apart. That's not God. That's from the adversary. And let me tell you, the devil's stolen enough. And I'm not going to let him steal anymore. I'm not. So I love you guys. Thank you for your prayers. Please keep praying. Anytime you think of us, keep praying. Thoughts are great. Prayers are even better. And I will see you guys again soon. Say happy 4 months to Mr. Caden.